Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Hades 2, where some pretty major stuff has been unfolding. Let's see what the
Dora
impact
must be hiding
is.
for a bit.
See what the impact is back here in the crossroads.
Lord Moros is away.
Well, first of all, I sure did reveal a bunch of portions of that book.
An inevitability.
Regained your strength, I see.
I reached the house, headmistress. Did everything as practiced and as planned, except he was too strong.
And you had a really big scythe. We didn't train for that.
No, this is an excellent result. You are still here, having learned more of what it takes to reach our enemy and what he can do to resist. Do you feel ready to continue your pursuit?
Yes. If I can reach him, I can take him.
There we go. That's the attitude.
Take him.
May my intent be true.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of new stuff, and so we're seeing a lot of new incantations, but we are not actually gathering a lot of useful resources for them just yet. Okay, yep, golden urns in various locations.
In you go. Shades of the dead, reagents in the pot. Heed now my plea. Become what I have sought.
What else?
Alright, that's definitely useful. Restore the Crossroads hot springs. They may be used minimum 2 guests at a time. Grants... I know what they mean by bath salts. They mean like bath salts, but, you know, it's hard not to imagine that they mean like bath salts. So this requires cattails and nightshade. This just requires some nightshade. Here we need shade rot, which we did pick up a little bit of. And a well of Charon to appear in the space between each underworld region. This would be awfully nice. No idea where to get cattail, unfortunately. Maybe we can trade for some.
Here, Lord Charon. No sign of Hermes yet, my lord. Forgive my impatience. I know infiltrating our enemy's ranks and discovering the details of his plans to conquer Olympus is sensitive work. Of course. He'll be back any evening now, I'm sure. Moonlight guides you.
Alright. Now we do have... yeah, certainly enough
Fair trade.
bones for that. Nothing in the pawn shop.
New shipment there. Perfect condition.
Here's all my Psyche, and we have 2 more cards, so I could just pull in like a whole lot more Psyche. Let's go spend the Psyche we have now. I'm not really sure whether we want Psyche or Ash more at this point.
The unhappy goddess of comeuppance casts her judging gaze on all within the crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Don't want to get on Nem's bad side.
Whatever.
It kind of seems like everybody's born on Nem's bad side.
Back on your feet again there, princess? All's well in the crossroads. Nothing to report.
It's fortunate we have you vigilantly keeping watch here, Nemesis. Oh, come on, drop the act. What happened? When did you return?
Don't know what you're talking about, and it's not your business anyway. Fates help you on your task.
Not quite as easy as you imagined, is it? To think that the embodiment of retribution could be so arrogant.
Shut up.
Oh, I don't get my salute button back.
Something to report.
That interaction was too heated.
See Charon's latest haul, goddess? Shipment by the riverside. All yours. And we're watching the rivers, making certain this won't be the last.
Lord Charon risks aiding my efforts in such a direct way. Are we able to compensate him at all?
Aye, with what gold we've gathered recently. He really means to melt down every last one of those Chronos coins we can get our hands on.
Oh, yes. May moonlight guide us.
We'll find our way.
So, we have now 3 bottles of nectar. I'm going to give one to Hecate.
Headmistress, if it isn't inappropriate, I have a little gift, seeing as your personal supply ran out a while back.
Ah, the hounds shall lap this stuff right up, I think. I shall safeguard it for them as a treat. And why don't you hold on to this in kind?
Your silver wheel. I can have this? Moonlight, guide us.
All of us.
All right, what do we want to plant here? We have an awful lot of stuff. Okay, these grow cattails. All right, it seems like cattails are pretty important. We need nightshade as well, though.
Grow strong.
Ah, that's a nice touch.
I guess I'll go for those first. We need to unlock some more planting spots.
The ashes remember.
All right, so we definitely have enough psyche for...
Never realized.
Wow, yeah, you need a lot. I was going to say we should have enough psyche for a couple upgrades at least. But no, one, it turns out. A single one. Well, that being the case, we could, of course, drop something. Does our path have to be contiguous? No, okay. But it does, obviously, we have to keep a 1, 2, 3, and 4 lit for this. So, I do want to hold on to the centaur, which means at most we can uncheck 1 point. Restore 2 heart, or twice that if your health is really low. The sorceress doesn't seem super important, honestly. Like, I would be willing to drop that for a 3 that was actually, like, that was obviously meaningful. Ooh. Set forth each night with a change of fate. I guess I have so little ash. We need psyche, but we also need ash. The problem is when you, like, the amounts of ash we need are pretty...
Light of moon in darkest Erebus. I urge ye spirits of the crossroads thus. Look well upon the wards about this place, which keep us hidden within night's embrace. Ensure that each is whole, its strength secure, as we hold out against our common foe. To achieve victory, we must endure the ravages on us time would bestow. So mote it be.
Okay, nothing special to do with that, just cool to see them casting. Alright, so we need really large amounts of psyche, is all I was saying. Like,
Now we wait.
I am absolutely going to do that. And honestly, we may even still focus on psyche rewards down there in the run. Okay.
And another thing.
Grave thirst activated.
Stand up straight. There's something up with those nocturnal arms of yours. A certain aura that's surrounding one of them. The grave thirst.
A relatively simple incantation. I expected there was more to the connection between Knight's weapons and the dead. No wonder you can see it too.
Come now. Not like I need eyes on the back of my cranium, but I can feel it in my bones. Want more bones yourself, just use a weapon with the thirst.
Whenever possible.
And who among us doesn't want more bones, right? And I guess we'll save a couple of nectars for people that we meet out on the road. So, what's the silver wheel do?
A new keepsake.
After you use magic, restored over 3 seconds. Okay, so it's sort of like a weird... It's like a ghost onion for your magic, which is weird given how many boons there are for replenishing magic. Let's bring
The purse.
the gold purse with us to start, and we can swap into the luckier tooth later. Because it seems like you only need to have the purse on just at first.
Much deeper than it looks.
All right. we definitely don't need to bring the spade with us again. We have enough seeds for a very long time. So the pick it is. Oh, sorry, this is for unlock. I'm sorry, this is how we unlock stuff. I just run over here and grab it on the actual circle to bring it with us. And with that, yeah, I guess let's do it.
Farewell, Commander.
We haven't used the staff in a little bit.
Hey, Em, I'm back.
You are?
How's things? You good? I'm good, mostly. And good to see your task is underway, but change of plan, though it's a lot to ask. Up for a visit to Olympus sometime soon?
Wow, that is quite a redesign. I really dig the black with like the orange trimming and the sort of like yellow orange underneath it. That's a very strong look. He looks really cool.
Lord Hermes, just a moment. What do you mean, Olympus? My task is to stop Chronos in the Underworld. I can hardly breathe the surface air, much less get to a mountaintop.
Come on, Em, you have your ways. Gramps is up to something bad, more than his usual attack, so just give it some thought. Wouldn't ask if it was nothing, right? Okay, gotta run, and so do you. I'll be in touch by Boone. So long for now.
Goodbye. Olympus, I accept this message. Olympus needs me. On the surface.
Huh. Okay, well that's just a hell of a lot of gold. 1% bonus damage for the next 30 seconds when you kill somebody. You know what?
Now we make haste.
Yeah, the staff is quite strong. The staff seems like a really good one. Actually, you know what? This is a good time for one of these, maybe.
All clear.
Yeah, I should remember. I do think, like, just generally speaking, Omega Cast is probably the most like broadly useful of the unupgraded Omegas with most weapons.
You again. There.
Yeah, just like look at the area that this thing hits. That is wild. That is a wild amount of space to control. Oh, they're not even gonna... Yeah, darn it. I did that way early.
Sister Selene.
Yeah, you are getting one for sure.
There. Selene, I now send to you the nectar of the gods, that it may warm your passage across the sky.
Little star, you offer this to me. The connection that we share as Silver Sisters is already more than I can ask. Now be that as it may, I have something for you.
You honor me, sister. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
We need you where you are. Your battles through the Underworld are consequential to the war that rages here. But leave the surface to the gods and me. Do not become distracted by the sealed crossroads gateway leading up. Please make your choice.
Apparently we are somewhat conflicted about this. The Hex slows everything down. Hex raises one random slain foe from this encounter to fight for you for 12 seconds. That's kind of interesting. So, I have no idea what the Path of Stars is, but this seems pretty good. We have a fair amount of max magic boost already.
Ray.
Like,
Together we shine.
we can make use of the lunar ray. Yeah, that seems like it will probably be just fine. Oops. Clumsy.
Look at what I found.
I can use this.
Yes, you totally found it. I mean, it's got to be the money, right? I do love a higher rarity boon, but I have so much gold on me right now. Yeah, this was a good choice, I think.
You were able to reach the House of Hades before me, my lord. Doubtless why that final stretch was clear. You must know I was unable to prevail. Just have to give it another go, won't we? Thank you for your support. This one.
The gold you used to pay for this. Oh, shiny looking sure, but blasted soft as metal goes. Can't make halfway decent armaments with it. I've tried.
Alright, they're just gonna keep showing Smithy Sprint to us. I'm gonna resist the urge. It is very good, but like Volcanic Strike is also very good, right?
There.
Boosted rarity Hephaestus. Yeah, I mean, I love a hammer, but
A root stalker.
oops, nope, that's still good. Oh, I didn't make it across. Shoot. I was hoping to just slide all the way across it, but I wasn't close enough to the wall.
Got you.
So it was Artemis who sniffed you out, was it? Seems like an awful big coincidence. But then with gods, these things, they happen all the time. I'll say I'm glad she found you when she did.
Okay, so I'm not really using special very often, but I could be. I certainly could be. We could be doing more of a ranged weapon thing. And it's certainly safer against a lot of enemies.
Getting warmer.
As we can see, I am taking lots of like weird damage early on in the run.
Nemesis.
Okay.
Well, well.
We're better outfitted this time.
Missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time.
Nemesis, what are you doing here? Who's standing watch at the crossroads?
They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hecate you saw me, you'll regret it. And you're welcome here and safe, seeing as I cleared the path for you.
I don't need your aid in this, other than the responsibilities you've already been assigned.
Really? Look like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble. Then I suggest you move along.
Huh.
Go.
She's off.
What is the meaning of a black maximum health? Okay. Well, that was mean-spirited. Whatever, we'll be fine. How much money do I have? 144.
Some of Lord Charon's wares.
It's not so exciting. I could just buy my health back, but honestly, I don't even need that. I don't know that I need to. I think we'll be okay. We don't take all that much damage down here. The slow healing might be good enough. Went off early.
A gift.
You really can run out an awful lot of specials very, very quickly. I probably want the boon. Oh, never mind. They're all dead. Yeah, I mean, as a strategy, that's pretty effective.
And now for you. It's him.
I couldn't even remember what the Omega version was.
Artemis always calls me little brother when we're twins. At least she never comes home empty-handed from her hunts. Just recently she found a family relative and ally, poised to strike behind enemy lines. You are quite the prize.
Everybody's starting to sound awfully suspicious about that story. You know, Lucid Gain is not bad. We have a couple of fire elemental boons already, though, don't we? Yeah, it feels to me like we maybe want to just lean fire. I do like bonus sprint speed, actually. There's a lot of things that we were not quite getting away with last run because the sprint was not quite fast enough. We are definitely Psyche over Ash.
Coinage.
Aw. Backed up.
There.
I feel like I'm doing a much better job of intentionally using all of the tools, which is good. We could shop for the boon. We wouldn't be able to buy like boon and palm. It would be like boon and food. I think I am actually going to just take the palm here. We'll save up for a better shopping trip. $10 seconds on that, huh? So a 25% boost in the effectiveness of Flame Flourish. Or more frequent volcanic strikes seem... that seems really good. That seems really good. Okay, and nothing else going on around here, I suppose. That's pretty creepy.
I can take her.
Probably. Maybe.
I heard from Hermes, headmistress. He gave me the impression that Olympus needs my aid. What of my task?
Your task remains, as does the adversary whom you face. We shall discuss the matter with Hermes elsewhere. We have other matters first.
Fair enough.
Cross blades! We are as one.
Ah. Alright, it's good to remember to knock a tree into her when I can.
Total eclipse. Night bloom. Bathe in flame.
One thing that I am definitely, it's helping a lot, but it has taken a little bit of time for me to get used to doing in this game, is restraining the urge to dash when trying to move away if I don't actually need to dash. Like, it's not just the I'm walking now button. Oh, that was the real one. I mean, we're getting it done. Damn it.
Not simple to evade that one.
Also, I tried to dash away, which was never going to work in the first place. Ooh.
Selene tests your will.
Ow. I'm taking a lot of damage from silly stuff here.
Behold the moon.
Boy, no matter how far away I am, that always seems to go just far enough. Yeah, that's a lot more damage than I would have liked to have taken.
Well fought. But I cannot mend your wounds, and neither shall your enemies.
Thank you, headmistress.
But there is, at the very least, a fountain in the next area, and we'll be okay. We'll be okay.
The Titan.
Granddaughter. I thought that I might find you here, my girl. Such fire in your eyes. How obstinate the members of our family can be. Have you learned nothing from our previous exchange?
Oh, I learned plenty, and I'm eager to learn more. So why don't you get out of my way, since there's nothing you can do within these woods but try to slow me down.
Past the point of reason and so very self-assured. Then very well. Come find me if you must and learn some more. You know where I reside. I do not hide from gods.
See you soon.
Okay, so... +1 upgrades for your hex from the next path of stars you find. Okay, interesting. That was not really what I was expecting that to do. Yeah, actually, Evil Eye is interesting, isn't it? As a thing you can equip to get a massive damage bonus to the final boss. What do I want to take? We could just hold on to the gold purse, even though it's not doing anything right now, to rank it up some more. I might do that. 15 encounters. We might be done with that by the time we're out of the next area. Maybe. We'll see.
Ugh, that's cold.
Let's begin.
Feels a little unsporting, I guess.
Water spouts activated.
I gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised. I didn't realize that the enemies that explode when we get their health down, I didn't realize they don't deal damage to other enemies that are nearby. Do I want bonus magic? I don't think I do, even though we already have a ton of gold. I just don't think we need more max magic. Certainly not nearly as badly as we need a magic restoring boon. Okay, there we go. You're gonna activate that. All right, well, I feel like I have a lot of control, but I don't necessarily feel like I'm still scared. So, I don't know. Sort of a messy way to fight.
Lord Charon? Salutations.
Mortals, they're not giving thanks to us, but what are we supposed to do, you know? Well, I just do the same. Give thanks to Lady Esty, at least, for keeping me forge burning up. She even visits me now and again.
Because I like it here, my lad. In spite of all the clanging and whatnot, it's peaceful, more or less. And you're not such bad company to keep. Though, why don't we show your cousin what we can cobble up together?
If you use your blast just after it recharges, we have like a second. It fires twice. That seems really, really good.
Fine work as always.
Okay, sprint leveled up. That's definitely not what we're looking for. And you know, we still have enough gold to buy a boon. I think we can just go for the boon rather than trying to refill on money. Hey, weird guy, do you have anything for sale by any chance? No.
Thank you for your service.
He does look like he's trying to like covertly sell you something over a fence, doesn't he? That's no good. Okay, now we can focus. go. We got that double tap. I feel like that's going to be a hard to keep an eye on. Because the indicator for the timer is just like it's so far away from where I'm looking at our character. But I suppose if I'm just spamming attacks like that when it comes off, I guess that will do it. Do we have a bunch of nectar again? I have 2. No, I think I'll hold them for now.
I accept this message.
Okay. So, Omega Special inflicts bonus Scorch. Omega Special also launches a fiery projectile. Casts repeatedly Scorch. I mean, it's not nothing. I do use the upgraded casts sometimes. Or not upgraded, but you know what I mean. Omega'd. I think I would rather have the hammer than a visit to Narcissus. Although we could give Narcissus the gift, of course.
Must be the chamber that my spell revealed.
In black and murky Oceanus past the border of the Underworld, the putrid waters are purified, as if to show that there, Poseidon holds no sway.
As long as his boons still work.
Alright, attack deals more damage to distant foes with more range, or just hits twice. Interesting. I think I like more range. It does feel like it's sort of cannibalizing, like, if we're attacking at a distance, why not just use the special? But it is going to be easier to apply the explosive this way. We still don't have a normal attack boon. Alright, I'm going to take double wallop.
Such secrets in this stuff.
At some point, we're going to get a double attack boon, and when we do, we may... Or at some point, we're going to get an attack boon. And when we do, we may be really glad we have that. Oh, it's remarkable how many of them managed to not, just choose not to enter the space. Inconvenient. This is a really annoying group of enemies. Alright, the key is not to get impatient. They're annoying and my damage is kind of slow, but... Hermes Boon versus more HP. More HP is going to be better for learning the boss fight, probably. We gotta get to know Hermes' boons, though, right? Don't dash there. Okay. Yeah, frustratingly enough, I'm really good at doing just enough damage to leave the enemies alive. Like, I can combo them for 98% of their health and then they run away.
Lord Hermes, in the name of Hades.
Sprint is even faster and lets you block. You can block stuff while sprinting. That's pretty cool. While your hex is ready, you move and strike faster. That's kind of cool too. Just like raw 15% dodge chance feels... That seems really strong, right? I know I was saying commit to fire. Yeah, I know I was saying commit to fire, but this seems like... That seems like such a powerful survivability tool. Okay, so this would modify our moon thing, right? This must be the Path of Stars. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on the...
The Path of Stars.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna hold off on the shop because we've never seen this before. Okay. The constant stars above, eternal in their multitude and possibility. After using enough magic while foes are near, press F to invoke the moon's might. Okay, sorry. So the top one is Hex fires a beam that... This is what we have. During your Hex, take 10% less damage. Or Hex has bonus power. I would think we would want the bonus power, right? Okay, use less magic to get ready for your Hex. That seems good. And then we get one more move. So yeah, you can see immediately the value of having one extra move along the chart here. While your Hex is not ready, deal bonus damage. I actually kind of like that. And then everywhere around, all the other points we have access to right now are bearing for some reason.
Seleni's hidden strength.
Yeah.
On to the next phase.
A Hex of Purpose. That sounds pretty good. So we're going to want to use it so that we get it back on cooldown so that we can get our damage bonus back.
She came. Oh, always wanted to sing in front of a great big crowd, you know? And not just a bunch of crusty sailors, but like one of those gigantic amphitheaters they got up on land.
Not my area of expertise. Do performances in these amphitheaters typically involve attempts to drown the members of the audience?
Oh yeah, and mortals show up to them in massive droves, kicking and screaming just to get a glimpse. Yet you get a show all to yourself.
Lucky me.
Go.
Ah! Shoot. Holy hell, we're fast. Alright, drums down. Oh, I hate that. Actually can't, I honestly cannot tell whether I'm doing better damage spamming burns or spamming normal attacks. And obviously I need to be watching for when my blast comes off cooldown and hitting that right away. too early. Very annoying. I was gonna say, she's gotta be close, right? They don't actually have very much health overall. I guess I feel a little bit safer with the fireballs. Weird that didn't, huh? I guess I just missed her with the attack. That's embarrassing. Spend 10 more. There it is. Okay, we want to go. Oh, it doesn't pierce. Shoot, I just kind of naturally assumed that it would go through targets, because how you gonna shoot a laser that stops on the first tiny enemy that it encounters? Terribly embarrassing. Yeah, I thought I would be able to just like sweep it across the room and mulch the lot of them. Because like it's a pretty powerful attack. You have to spend a lot of resources to get access to that.
Isn't doing any good. Which one would help?
It's not doing any good, but it's receiving good. Okay, at this point, I'm definitely like a little bit worried about our health. I might swap over to the ghost onion, or like, I guess we're not primarily trying to win right now. We're primarily trying to give benefit to our stuff. I'm gonna swap to the luckier tooth at this point.
Collected works of sailor-slaying Skilla and her sirens lie conspicuously scattered here, imparting vengeance on the sensibility of those who dare to take a closer look.
You're such a mess, that little dress. Oh gods.
It's contagious.
To firmer ground. For morning fields.
All right, let's just hope that this goes smoothly, but I'm armed in case.
Failure. Despair.
Well, this is not a bad first one.
Few things to find.
I did just run full speed into a thorn bush there. Pretty embarrassing.
Good.
All right, down to 9 seconds or more Scorch. I mean, I do like this going off all the time. The fact that the second boost is only a single second does suck a little bit. Yeah, all right.
My boon grows stronger.
Also, look at the little tiny magic booster.
The bell.
Little tiny heart booster. Okay.
Lomi-eye.
There's a fair number of enemies here that I've never fought, except with the sprint. So I suppose this is, good opportunity to to learn some stuff. Okay, double moonshot. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Stuff indeed.
Big Apollo boon, or Apollo's got to have some cool. You have fire things, right? I would expect that Apollo and Hestia would have the good fire infusions. But I mean, I guess it makes sense Hephaestus would as well. Hephaestus does have a bunch of Earth stuff too, though. Let's go this way. I feel like I'm just less familiar with Apollo's stuff overall.
Queen Lamia herself.
How are you still alive? Alright. Unfortunately, you really get yourself into a position overstacking the scorch damage. Also, I had to remember to do my attack here. Because it just takes a while to run off. That said, this fight doesn't seem all that difficult. I hate to, put myself in a position to suffer. She's got so much damage stocked up on her.
Venomous fiends. Glass rock.
Ah, glass rock. Okay, that's what it is. Where's my boon? Was I not supposed to receive a boon here? There it is.
Hear me on my authority.
Lucid gain, still a thing worth considering. Foes take damage whenever daze causes them to miss. And daze is a 20-second, it's a 9-second long, 20% chance to miss. I mean, right now we have no magic restoration, and that does make me feel like we probably want to hit the lucid gain. Okay, this is the area where I didn't take that opportunity last time, right? So let's meet the character in this area and offer them some nectar. Although we may have to find them first.
Someone there.
Someone there. Someone there.
I mean you no harm.
I mean you no harm. You no harm. No harm.
Huh.
That makes two of us. What ails you, Shade? Is there something I could do to ease your burden?
I could ease your burden. Your burden. Your burden.
Plaintive echoes. Only others can give voice to her desires, but she in turn can lend them potency. Random boon for the previous night. Huh. Well, I don't really love these temporary ones, so...
I don't know who you are, but thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Uncanny fortitude. Okay.
Can't get through.
Just looking around at the set dressing. What a sad, weird thing. Palm and gold. I mean, we have plenty of gold. Let's go this way.
Miasma.
I do very much hate it. Alright, if we follow the golden petal path
Follow the golden petal
backwards, I'm sure it'll lead us somewhere.
path. Found the bow.
Yeah, this'll do. So he's just gonna burn out, right? Scorch is such an odd thing. Oh, damn it, I can't. Okay, there we go. Ow, damn. Yeah, I was not having this problem with the, thorns everywhere before, but, like, at this point, I just run too fast to control myself with any kind of precision.
In the name of Hades.
And I must admit, I'm a little bit surprised at how much that matters. Okay, self-healing. I will not turn down self-healing. You need at least 3 fire boons, and we have 4.
The force of fire.
So just a tiny refresh, or a tiny refund on any damage we take. Seems pretty okay to me. Thanks for the money.
Chronos so loves his gold. Out with you all.
Damn, those things are fast. I keep stacking like almost enough damage onto every enemy around me.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage because I am scorching things to like 90%. I thought being fast was going to be cool. It turns out to be a nightmare. Okay, well, it's gotta be the shop, right? It's gotta be the shop. Omega moves deal 50% damage. This will be active during the boss, right? What am I looking at here? 451. So if we want to buy, like, the shop might be 350-ish. So if I take this and the Hydrolite,
How'd you go?
we have plenty of seeds. We should still be able to buy out the shop, probably.
It's Charon.
Yeah, and then some.
Beyond awaits the monstrous hound of hell, no longer watchful of the Underworld's gates, but now grown desperate to return to his grim master, wherever he resides.
Poor Cerberus.
It does kind of warm my heart that he's running back to Hades. Alright, so that's a little bit of health, in addition to the magic.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, blasts also vent has gotta be the move, right?
My silver's come alive.
I swear I'm trying not to just run the same build every
It's like he's formed a shell.
run. It's just, it's very good. It's a build that's full of very good things. I'll tell you what, we're gonna be able to outrun a lot of shit in this fight this time. Did not outrun so much as run into on that one. What am I doing? They're not going to make it all the way over there. Yeah, actually getting caught by his whirlwind breath thing really sucks. I wish I had any idea where we were at on his health bar, you know? Her health bar is gonna break. Actually use my magic. Okay, that was little gutsy craps. Wow, okay. He just made a really, really large percentage of the battle area unstandable. Only so much I can do, you know? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like I want to use my Omega stuff because I want to get my moon powers active, right? But it doesn't actually feel like it doesn't feel like it's worth it over over just like spamming the hell out of stuff. Making sure to land my my blast when it's relevant. Yeah, just...
The bestial, triple-headed guardian of Tartarus regains his senses once again.
Just stab him when the 500 to 700 damage is available. And aside from that, just stack up fire. Like, there's no time in the sequence. And I don't know how often this is going to be the case. It feels like it's been the case for a lot of our runs so far. But that may just be like, you know, the way I tend to want to pick up bonuses. But for the most part, it does feel like it's not really worth using the Omega versions of the moves in boss fights when you could just be stacking bonuses to high heaven and then pressing the buttons as fast as they will possibly press.
Go find your master now.
That said, I'm like very far from an expert at this point, right? So who knows? Maybe we will find that this is less true as I get better with the systems. Right, how are we doing with this? We need 38 more encounters. I do think I want to keep wearing it. All right.
Unseen. Almost there.
Holy hell, we're fast. It is just too much. Too much. Hey. Okay, you're still here. I'm not allowed to gift you this time either.
Out of my way, Eris. I won't be wasting any further breath on you while you perpetuate this nonsense.
You never understood me, Trouble. Fine, you don't have to. Just remember that I'm doing this for your own good. And actually, mine too. My work here is done.
Trying to slow me down.
I do not, in fact, understand how this is for my own good.
My worshippers shall soften you up, if not stop you outright.
Yep, I was trying not to let that happen.
Burn.
Alright, we got him locked up. I see no reason to let him go.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
All right, we have formidable weapons and stuff. I could have just destroyed these things, I suppose. Yeah, perhaps unsurprisingly, you can't stack up Scorch on a thing that is made of glass and metal. Yeah, I guess there's no reason not to go see Hades, right? It doesn't seem to cost us anything.
Cerberus.
Cerberus? Do you no? Okay, Cerberus cannot be given a gift.
The once feared Underworld king resembles now the wretched and the damned that here was shackled in his stead, until the scheming Titan Chronos cut them loose.
Unforgivable.
Am I out of nectars? No, I just can't give them to either of these two.
What are you doing here again? I told you, you cannot be here.
I guess I don't know what Hades would give us in return.
And I told you I'd be back for you. Though my priority is Chronos. You vanquished him before. Can you reveal to me any weaknesses? Anything at all?
I vanquished him with the aid of 5 other gods. What hope have you alone? He has no weakness, save his arrogance. And it appears you have that weakness too.
I have the aid of some other gods. I don't know that it's 5.
Then it seems we are equally matched. Father, how long have you been this way? Is there aught I can do?
You think I have any sense of time in such a place? And I've said already what you can do. Risk not your everything. Go now, and be unseen.
Okay, so Last Gasp was not super compelling for us. Go dark for 10 seconds. Or we can do the casts. I think I like the casts. Because we're not going to be down a Death Defiance for very long, right? You know what? It is the one I don't have to think about, and there is something to be said for that, I think.
Three-headed Cerberus permits none approach, neither him nor his master.
Won't let me.
Okay, we're not there yet. I get it.
You honor me.
I think it would be a slick move, like tactically, to not let me just beat you to death in that way. These things have a lot of HP. Alright, I think we've got that under control. Little tiny things. They're so, like, the thing that's getting me about the little flying ray enemies isn't even like the difficulty targeting them or the speed of their movement. It's just that I literally can't tell they're there. Okay. Annoying, and we're getting like picked to death. Just little tiny nibbles. Alright, those traps are pretty handy. That's got you. Oh, I guess he's the last one, actually. Never mind. It is, in fact, never over. Okay. My binding magics are, they're not so good against enemies down here. I started to hold the button again, and then I was like, what am I doing? I just pointed out how not useful this is.
Traitors.
Yeah, it's like really impossible to hold these enemies in place. It is non-stop offense. Anytime we manage to lock one up, we take the full kill. What kind of binding spell is it, I ask you? If you can just teleport out of it trivially. Oh, don't stand there. Okay. That was a recipe for sadness. Nope, it's stuck in the corner of the wall. One down. Everything in here does so much damage, like such terrifying amounts of damage.
Marble.
Okay, marble, that seems useful. I mean, I can't imagine this being worth it. Yeah, let's just... I don't know what boon we would get. At a certain point, you know, there's going to come a time when we're not... oh, jeez. I did not realize what we were dealing with here. There's going to come a time on this floor where not every encounter is terrifying. And it's going to be like, that's the time when we start considering extra encounters for buffs. You know, we got there with the final biome in Hades eventually. The thing is, I'm seeing all of the dodge notifications. All of the enemy misses. Like, our stuff is working. It's just, it's so much damage from enemies who are attacking you from completely off screen. It's such sudden strikes. There's just only so much that our build can do to compensate. Whew. Alright. The music's great down here.
He'll send more and more foes the longer I stay.
Yeah, let's just do it. Try to see if we can learn a little something. This is going to be a real short fight. Well, I forgot that you could buy a lot of stuff with money.
Hear me, on my authority.
We can make some improvements here. Every attack has a chance to... See, we don't actually have... What do I have dazing people that's allowing me to even take this? My sprint causes foes nearby to become dazed. So I guess there's like something to critical miss here, but I kind of think I'm... No, I'm going to take critical miss, actually.
Greater strength.
I should have taken this first. That is an extra 90 damage. You know what? I actually will take the bonus on that.
Remain unseen, my lord.
Here in fathomless Tartarus,
The god's cruel predecessor, Chronos, commands his renegade forces, maneuvering against Olympus whilst holding the Underworld in his thrall.
Olympus can't get to him here. May moonlight guide you.
All right, here we go. Yay, +2.
At last. You slipped through my fingers before, only to return and give to me another opportunity to add you to my collection. Did Athena truly get all the wisdom in our family?
Your collection. You speak of your kin as objects to be put on display. The gods ought to have put you on display after cutting you to pieces, instead of discarding you like common filth.
You know, I'm still rather sore about all that. I truly thought my children would be different. That they would show their elders some respect. But they did not. And my tolerance has its limits.
I do really like the way you can see where he was cut to pieces and how he has sort of like mended himself, but in being mended with gold, all of your attention is drawn to the breaks right away. Like he is a whole piece that is more about the way he was broken than about the thing that he is now. All right, let's try to get down to 1 and 1 first. All right, getting slightly better dodges here. He really winds up a lot of his attacks very dramatically before executing them.
Stop right there.
That wasn't very smart. Ow. So when he executes his when he executes a lot of his time movement stuff, it seems like he clears all of the scorch that's on him. So I can't really rely on the build-up. Okay. Damn it. I don't know exactly what it is these things do, but they can't be good, right?
Behold.
How did I miss that? Ooh, okay. I gotta say, all this extra sprint speed is, I mean, it's adding up. Where did you go?
Alas.
Ooh, okay. Combos. I see. We're learning new things. Learning. We can both learn. Don't run into that. So it seems like they're giving him HP bonuses when he gets close to them. They're giving him like a little blue health shield. Yeah, they're applying health shields, blue heart shields to his minions as well. So I know what those do because I know what they did in the first game. Which is to say, a blue health shield, if it still functions the way it did in the first game, it'll absorb one strike of any amount of damage. Ow, my face. Enough. Not actually hitting him. Swing, swing, and dash. Ow, wow, he really waited out that. Really close. We're so close. What?
Impetuous of you.
Oh.
This audience has lasted long enough. You do not get to barge into this house and waste my time. I am time. And I can make your every moment hell.
It felt like he was at that last little bit of health for such a long time. Like, I legitimately was starting to think he was invincible. Because it felt like I was hitting him with stuff, but he just would not go down. And we have some very small amount of health left because I got hung up on that pillar trying to run past where he was going to dash at us. And that was really sloppy on my part. And we very nearly lost that.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. I thought this might be the case. Oh. Problematic.
Predictable result. Yet you persist.
I was looking at him, not the floor. There was probably...
Where? Father?
But Lord Hades,
You have your orders. Now return to Shadow. And take care of her. For all of us.
No harm shall come to young Malinois, my lord. In this, at least, I shall not fail you. Farewell.
Huh. Yeah.
Goodbye, daughter.
Oh, I have control of Hades. Okay. Like I said, I was looking at Chaos. I was looking at Chronos, not the floor. So there might have been a safe place to stand that was clearly communicated. And I was just like, when can I hit him? When can I hit him? Because you know how I am. All right. I can run around the house. What I cannot do is stop flexing my fist like this. It's nice to see the place. Huh.
Nix. 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 Answer me. Blast.
Yeah, that seems extremely bad. I'm gonna assume I'm not allowed to go into the records chamber at this moment.
No.
Hello, Hades.
Oh, let me get over here.
Ah, there you are, my son. Grown a full beard and a broad frame, I see. And now you have a family of your own. How full of life they are, despite the dour environs.
Greetings, Father. I was not expecting your arrival. You must forgive us that the house was unprepared for guests. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
He's trying real hard not to sound terrified. He's doing an okay job.
Oh, you know, for one thing, I was in the area. You might recall the time you, Zeus, and the rest of you little brats cut me to ribbons. Sprinkled all my bits all throughout Tartarus.
Father, that was a war you started and you know it. We took no joy in what we had to do. But how can this be? I thought that you were gone.
Do not sound so disappointed. It is I who should be disappointed here, not you. You thought I was gone. I was. But it turns out spite is a powerful motivator. Blood sacrifices also helped.
Sure, as they do.
What do you intend to do? And what have you done to the others? To my family?
Your cries fall on deaf ears. Fear not, my son. I have not eaten them or anything. I have merely set them aside. They stand imprisoned in a moment that shall never pass. My qualm is not with them.
Olympus shall have your head. You can take mine for all I care, blast you. But don't you dare harm anybody in my house.
You have grown so accustomed to issuing commands that you forget yourself. Though I do have such a command for you, tell me exactly where the Fates reside.
The Fates? How should I know? Not even Nyx herself knows where her daughters are. Why are you asking me?
That does seem strange.
Father.
You know, I'm not trying to say that Chronos is not terrifying. He's a very intimidating presence. But I will say that the collar thing that he's wearing, where he has all of the numbers, the numbers on the clock face, it does kind of like leech the impressiveness out of him just a little bit, because I cannot help but look at it and think of Calendar Man. And it's not Chronos' fault. You know, he didn't tell Calendar Man to do that thing to his head, but it's an unfortunate association, I think. Anyway, hey, that was pretty successful, huh? I think, although probably more successful still is a possibility. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, let's see what everybody else at the Crossroads makes of our new progress. And we'll see you then.